Hello YouTube, it's Liz again from Mary's Girls, and I'm here with my friend Ashley, who we keep talking about, and you can find her on Tumblr at Wigs and Wonder, and you should check her out.
Lots about dolls, a little bit about wigs, some cosplay stuff eventually, and some cross-stitching.
Good stuff. Anyway, so we are having a nice visit here. This is several hours away from where I usually am, but it's a nice trip. They have hills here.
And that's about it.
Well, I don't have hills, so that's significant, right? Anyway, so we have our dolls with us. And she has a very pretty Josefina now.
Yes, Josefina is one of my new arrivals. First historical doll I ever bought, and bought her purely for aesthetics because she shares a face mold with my Just Like Me doll, Alex, and so I thought she was pretty.
Good aesthetics, though, and a really nice story.
Yeah, which I have to go back and reread now. I read
Me
the first
too.
one.
No, I have so many I need to read. I understand. Like part of the reason that we have this visit is because she was in a play. It's very good. I saw it. It's very funny.
Why my makeup and my hair is in the state that they're in right now.
It curls, nice. And then the other reason is that we have dolls that we've been calling our foster dolls that I ended up with a doll for her, and she ended up with a doll for me, and so now we actually get to switch them, and it's very exciting. So, I got this one from the app letgo, which for those of you who aren't familiar with it, it's sort of like Craigslist in that it's local listings and you just meet them in person. And so I met this lady in the parking lot of a Farm Fresh, and we did this AG deal out of her trunk, which was fine, except that apparently we looked really sketchy because the security person like drove by like real slow, and then I guess decided we weren't a problem. But there was a second there where I was like, am I gonna get busted for like trying to buy an American Girl doll?
You're my middleman.
Yeah, I'm the middleman.
Doll trafficking.
Doll trafficking. That's fair. So this is Kirsten.
I've not seen this doll in person, by the way. She's been in the box since she arrived.
Doll hospital boxes. She didn't go to the doll hospital, apparently, according to the lady. But so this is Kirsten opening up for the first time.
There's my little blue-eyed.
So it's so fluffy.
Oh, it's not even really in that bad shape. Yeah, I can definitely condition this.
I think it might be a little short. Like, I didn't notice for a while, but I think it might be a little short. But like, what's there is very nice looking.
Yeah. Oh gosh, she is in such a good shape. So, the thing with me and Kirsten is Kirsten's stories were the first ones I ever read at the tender age of 7. I had been given a couple of books of Kit's and a couple of books of Kirsten's, and the only one I had that had the first book was Kirsten's.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? You gotta start with the first one.
Absolutely. But I got her book about 2 months before I moved. And it, just kind of really connected with her story of moving for the first time and being away from what you knew. So.
Yeah, it can be hard to adjust to something like that. Yeah.
All right. So, the story behind my foster doll for Liz is I work at a thrift store, and I had actually just finished fixing up a Just Like Me American Girl doll that came in, and I bring her back into the store, and a wild hair, red-eyed, red-hair, wonky-eyed doll is waiting for me, and we find her outfit later to identify her as a Pleasant Company Felicity doll, which after I fixed up, I sent pictures to Liz actually while I was fixing her up.
Yes.
And she was interested, and
because I'm the person you text when you see American Girl doll stuff, and I'm totally okay with that being like the reaction. Like, I'll take that.
Especially because you already had an Elizabeth doll, but you needed Felicity.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So.
I can like feel the layers underneath.
Yeah, she has her shift and
Yes,
a petticoat under there.
Yes. So the petticoat is like not AG, but like I can feel the extra layer under there, and it's like it's soft. There's squish.
Oh. Tap her on the side. The eye usually fixes it.
Yeah, she is a special needs doll right now because her eyes are a little.
The one on the right is mostly normal. The one on the left
I can identify.
gets stuck.
And it's like there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I mean,
No.
like if you're gonna be like a perfectionist collector, then yes, there's something wrong with that. But like for me personally, I don't lay my dolls down a lot, and I mean, I'm not collecting because they have value necessarily. I'm more collecting because I like them, and so I get the ones that I personally would enjoy having, and I'm okay with this condition, and I'm gonna see if I can do something about her eye. But like if I can't, then that's fine, and she'll just be who she is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was a little motivational speech there. So now my first doll has her best friend, and this is a warm and fuzzy feeling. And yes, I'm happy this worked out with the text message and everything, because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do at first, and then you're like, oh, there's a discount, and this is like a really
Because the eye couldn't be
great
fixed.
price of like $15, and I'm like, welp, I'm not gonna pass that up. I mean, she's Pleasant Company, so I really like the coloring on the Pleasant Company dolls like a ton.
Her eyes are gorgeous.
The eyes, such a bright green, and the red hair, and then just I really do like. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the aesthetics of new ones necessarily. I mean, you can debate that, but my personal like just aesthetic preference is I tend to like the older things. And then I also really enjoy the fact that she has the slit in the old dress that you can put the pocket on underneath. Sorry, listen, you know.
Yes.
So that she can reach underneath her dress to get in her pocket, which is the whole point of having a pocket. So if you can't access where you put your stuff, that's kind of a problem. So having Pleasant Company Felicity is very exciting. And we do have a few other things to look at, because I was playing like message tag with this lady Debbie from Lego about the Kirsten doll for like at least like a month, because I would message her, and then she's like, yes, the doll's still available, and then like 2 weeks later I've like messaged a couple times and she hasn't gotten back to me, and I'm like, what's going on? And then finally we were able to set up a meeting, and then she was like, hey, I've got some like old clothes, do you want to, like, would you be interested in those? I'm like, well, yeah, sure, I'll like at least look at them. And so she had a bunch of like old like Pleasant Company clothes, and not a lot of historical things. I think she had like Samantha's nightgown and stuff. I knew neither of us had Samantha, and I don't think either of us were like particularly intending to get Samantha. Nothing wrong with Samantha, but she's not at the top of the list.
Yeah.
And she had like a lot of really cool like more modern, or like modern for like the 90s clothes. So I was able to like just make a big pile of clothes, and I'm like, how much do you want for these? And she's like, $30. It's like, for a bunch of Pleasant Company clothes, that's a really great haul. So we're gonna show you our haul that we have now split. So I don't know how we want to do this.
Let's go. Alex, my doll, is a figure skater, and Liz knew this, so when a figure skating outfit turned out, yeah. And also, my dolls are hurting for shoes, so I called dibs on the Converse, and especially because Kirsten's shoes went AWOL with sometime before we bought her. We have 2 options there, black and brown, depending on her mood. Cute little vest for a modern outfit.
It has the mini grin pins on it.
Which I guess was a thing.
Yeah,
did in the
they
90s.
used to give out like little pins for the girls, like the human girls, not the doll girls, that had like different images on them, and then so these are just like stickers that have like a little bit of
Yeah, I do recognize some of the art stuff from the magazine.
yeah, that's just like smaller versions of the girl-sized grin pins. So I think that's kind of really cute.
Yeah, and then a little button-up, which actually helps fill in one of the outfits I had that I lost the button-up for. And I grabbed the Proud to be an American Girl t-shirt because that was actually a line from one of the songs on the CD that Alex came with, so.
Which I didn't know this CD was a thing, and it's like,
I may have to make you listen to that.
And we're gonna have to film my reaction if we do that, because from your, I'm not gonna put you through that reaction earlier.
It's a cheesy pop song.
Anyway, so
And then your stats.
so we have some coat hangers, which I don't have anything to hang them on. Maybe in the future. And then I have a classic red T-shirt, which you could basics are always a good thing to have. And there's a pair of jeans that go with them, with the T-shirt, and I really like these because they have pockets in the front and in the back, and they're like the high-waisted look, which I like anyway. Like for myself, it's just looks good to me. I like tiny little belt loops, just small size stuff. I keep saying that. It's like kind of implied because we're talking about dolls, but just small sized clothing and little things in general are just adorable just because they're small. It just makes it cuter. And then we have like a little pair of underwear, and this was the one piece I called dibs on, that is like this varsity jacket that has the old Pleasant Company logo on the back embroidered, and it has like quilting on the inside, so it's just a really nice piece. And then finally, I got Felicity's shoes, which, funny story, I found out I was getting Felicity, but that she didn't have socks or shoes, and so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go on eBay, I'm gonna like find some shoes, and I did, and I ordered them, and it was, a lot of times they're like $20. I'm like, I'm not paying $20, but I found one for like 10. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna get these shoes for $10. And then the day that they came in the mail was the day that I met this lady, and there was like the shoes, and I was like, I'm just gonna pick up another pair because this is way better deal that you're ever gonna get on eBay. And these are really nice neutral shoes, because if you look at Elizabeth's shoes here, they're very pretty, but they're very fancy, and they're pink, so they really don't go with everything. They're made to go with her fancy dress that she has for her meet outfit. So now both Felicity and Elizabeth can have like neutral everyday shoes. So those were the things that I got there, and I think that is basically everything.
Not quite yet. There's
What?
a little surprise you don't know about
What?
that came into the store like 2 days after deals were finalized. One of these is mine, one of these is yours, but I want you. I just wrapped it up in a shirt to hide it, so
Okay. Oh, for the benefit of the viewers.
They are the hardback volumes of all 6 stories for both Kirsten and Felicity, and these were the only 2 that came in, so it was just
That's
Kirsten
the
and
perfect-
Felicity.
What the heck?
And so my comment earlier about Elizabeth being brunette, this is the
Yeah,
old version where
this
she
the
is
old-
still
she's
brunette.
Still a brunette, because trivia moment. Elizabeth had brown hair and brown eyes and a yellow dress, until the movie, and then in the version of Elizabeth's book that I had, which is Very Funny Elizabeth, it's the same picture of her that's in the front of this book, except she now has blonde hair, blue eyes, and a light blue dress. And we have one more surprise. It's not AG, but since we're doing surprises, look at this one I didn't know about. I went to a Comic-Con and I spent like most of my time in the Artist Alley because the Artist Alley is amazing. And I got a painting, a digital painting of a squid dressed as Horatio Nelson because I'm a nerd. And I would go to Comic-Con and buy that and then put it on my mantle above my fireplace. But I also saw something that made me think of you, and it's really cute, so I was like, I gotta get it for you, so... It's a chocolate frog card.
It's this chocolate frog card! So, I'm a Hufflepuff, and I'm obsessed with Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them because Newt Scamander is adorable. And he's got a picket! He's got a picket on his shoulder! Oh, gosh.
You see? I'm like, this is Ashley. And it's got like a quote on the
A quote on the back, and I'm blanking on the greedy platypus thingy.
Puckwudgie? Was that the
No.
No, that was one of the houses.
Niffler!
You see, I'm getting all the names mixed up because I've only seen Fantastic Beasts once.
I own the script, so I really should have known that.
Well, you got it. You got it. It just took you a second. So now that we both surprised each other. Okay, so I think we're just gonna basically stop it here. We've probably been talking for a while. I'm gonna edit this some. But anyway, so this is my wonderful friend that I'm very happy to be able to come see, and hopefully we will be able to get together sometime not too far in the future. So goodbye, YouTube. We're gonna go have fun.